Hey, good Sunday morning, everyone. This is Joe. Welcome to my scripture reflection for Sunday, August the 13th. Well, as you probably could tell, I'm back here in my home office. It was a very nice week down on Long Beach Island and enjoyed the beach, enjoyed our grandchildren, enjoyed some good food. Everything about it was very nice. However, I did notice that it is important, at least from my perspective, to always keep some of your routines in place, so you don't throw out all the routines when you're on vacation. That could be a little bit damaging when you come back because it's time to get back in the saddle, so to speak, and get back to reality. So I tried to keep a few in place, and one of them was to do these videos. And I enjoy doing them, as you know, but I also wanted to keep some continuity and some consistency to the things that I feel are healthy for me and healthy for what I'm doing for others or trying to do for others. So just a thought if you still have a vacation planned. I'm not telling you to do a regimented thing. I'm just saying some of the routines are good to keep in place. In any event, let us quiet our minds and hearts today as we prepare to hear today's gospel, which is from St. Matthew chapter 14, verses 22 to 33. After he had fed the people, Jesus made the disciples get into a boat and precede him to the other side, while he dismissed the crowds. After doing so, he went up the mountain by himself to pray. When it was evening, he was alone there. Meanwhile, the boat, already a few miles offshore, was being tossed about by the waves, for the wind was against it. During the fourth watch of the night, he came toward them walking on the sea. When the disciples saw him walking on the sea, they were terrified. "It is a ghost," they said, and they cried out in fear. At once Jesus spoke to them, "Take courage, it is I, do not be afraid." Peter said to him in reply, "Lord, if it is you, command me to come to you on the water." He said, "Come." Peter got out of the boat and began to walk on the water toward Jesus. But when he saw how strong the wind was, he became frightened and began to sink. He cried out, "Lord, save me." Immediately Jesus stretched out his hand and caught Peter and said to him, "Oh, you of little faith, why did you doubt?" After they got into the boat, the wind died down. Those who were in the boat did him homage, saying, "Truly, you are the Son of God." So Jesus says to Peter, Peter and everyone, "Hey, it's me. Take courage. Don't worry." And then Peter still has to question and say, if it's you, come on, tell me to come along. And Jesus just says one word, "Come." And I don't know about you, but that rang back memories of sometimes when you asked a teacher a question or your parents or some mentor or anybody else, and they wanted you to find your own answer. They don't give you the whole answer. So Jesus didn't say, "Hey, look, yeah, it's me again, relax." No, he just said, "Come, now it's up to you, dude. Like, let's get with it," kind of thing. So, as I always say, Jesus doesn't give us everything on a silver platter. He wants us to do some of the work ourselves. And sometimes, whenever we're saying to ourselves, and listen, I've said it many times, where is God right now? I mean, I'm in this position. Where is God right now? That's the time where we need to answer for ourselves. That's the time where we need to dig deep and say, no, He is here. I just need to find where it's fitting into this situation. And how do we do that? So I've been thinking a lot about this, and I do like this gospel, as I like many of them. We do this with our daily decisions. Yeah, our daily decisions. If we start out our daily decisions in the wrong direction, we're not going to see Jesus at all. And we're going to say, "Where are you?" He's going to say, "Come." And we're going to have to continue to find. Peter did an interesting thing. He gets hammered a few times, and that's understandable. But in this gospel today, he acted with courage and he acted with trust. Yeah, he acted with courage and trust. And in those two very important aspects of life, in daily decisions, we will see Jesus through the most violent storms if we act with courage and we act with trust. Within courage comes a place where we stand up for those in need, where others might not agree with us. With trust, we have integrity in our decisions, our daily decisions. We have a sense of what is right and what is right for us and what is right for those around us. And trust in God and say, yeah, I'm going to take a step here, and I'm going to take a step that may be a little bit different from everybody else's perspective, but I know you're going to be there. And that's the trust part as well. So in this very interesting gospel, we see that there may be splitting hairs a little bit, or it may seem that way, but really it comes down to the fact that we must see God and Jesus in our daily decisions every day, and we need to take them with courage, trust, and a compassionate view of the world. Well, my friends, that's my Sunday message for you today. I hope it was helpful as always. I wish that you would contact me and tell me how we're doing here with these reflections, and always offer your comments and your thoughts. I'm going to pause now for just a moment in case there are any questions right now, or for us to kind of soak in what we heard in the Gospel of Matthew today, and then I'll end with a prayer. Most loving God, we thank you for being present in our lives. We realize that your presence among us takes work and takes some dedication by ourselves each day. We seek the wisdom to do just that. We seek the wisdom and the courage to make daily decisions that will not only keep us close to you, but will keep us in a place where we are living a more peaceful and stronger life, and making sure that others are doing the same. We thank you for all of your gifts in your holy name. My friends, I wish you all a beautiful Sunday, and I'll see you back here tomorrow. Take care, everyone.